Am I the astronaut for hitting my girlfriend in the face with her birthday cake? Am I the astronaut for hitting my girlfriend in the face with her birthday cake? I felt what felt like a clump of that, like right here. Okay, here we go. Let me start with some context. I, male 25, have been dating my girlfriend 24 for about 6 months. For privacy's sake, let's call her Sarah. Sarah is great. She's funny, smart, and really pretty. Last week was her birthday, and my family has been talking about celebrating it for weeks. My family is really big on birthdays. My mom always wants to throw big parties for everyone in the family, and was absolutely thrilled to hear Sarah's birthday is coming up. But my family also has a funny tradition: scooping a piece of cake up after singing happy birthday and throwing it in the birthday person's face. It's harmless and a fun tradition. My family and I have grown very accustomed to it. After the cake is smashed into their face, everyone just scoops up what they can, digs into the cake. I thought it would be a funny idea to incorporate a bit of surprise into this tradition for Sarah. My mom and brothers agreed. So my mom baked Sarah her favorite cake, vanilla with chocolate buttercream frosting. Nothing too crazy. On the day of the party, Sarah wore a beautiful dress, had her makeup done, and had gotten her hair cut. Everything was going perfectly. And then it came time to sing Sarah happy birthday. She looked so happy the whole time everyone was singing. My mom told her to close her eyes after we got done so we could bring out a surprise for her. And then I scooped up a giant piece of cake with my hands and shoved it into her face. The whole family burst into laughter, shouting, "Surprise!" and "Welcome to the family!" Sarah seemed taken aback. She didn't react for a moment, then excused herself to use the restroom. This is where I began to worry. Sarah didn't come out for at least 20 minutes. When she finally did, her makeup was running down her face and she looked incredibly upset. When I tried to talk to her, she ignored me. Even my mom tried to comfort her by explaining that it's just a family tradition, and we thought it would be a funny way to welcome her, but she didn't seem to hear any of it. Later, when we got back to my apartment, I should add, she stays here most nights of the week, she erupted into tears and began lashing out at me, saying that I should have told her what was going to happen, that she was embarrassed and spent so much time trying to look pretty, and that it was incredibly cruel. I was confused. This was something my family and I did for everyone. It wasn't embarrassing, but a fun tradition. I tried to sympathize with her, but she just wouldn't hear my side of the story. So I asked her to leave for the night so we could try talking without her attitude the next day. Okay, that wasn't smart. We'll go ahead and red flag that for you, brozo. It's now been a week, and I haven't heard anything from Sarah. My mom and one of my brothers have also tried to contact her to no avail. Sarah lives with her parents, so I've also tried calling her mom, who has also not answered. I'm beginning to wonder if maybe I was too harsh by shoving a cake in her face. To my family, it's just a fun tradition, and it's really harmless. So I don't think I'm in the wrong, but am I the astronaut? Original question was, am I the astronaut for hitting my girlfriend in the face with her birthday cake? Yeah, bro. Let's also give him one of these immediately. You get a Brozo award for that. I think the pivotal point here is that this is a tradition for your family. Whenever a family member has this done to them, they know it's going to happen ahead of time. The surprise element that you worked into this was the dick move. That's where you became the asshole. Surprise element was, hey, we're not going to tell her ahead of time. We're going to do it without her knowing. And to her, that's where you became the asshole. It's not harmless. You can't say that it's not embarrassing because that's telling someone how to feel. You can't tell someone how to feel. She can't be an asshole for being embarrassed about it. She can't be an asshole for feeling a way about it, which is what happened. You made her feel like shit. And she took a ton of time getting ready, and you basically just said, I don't care. I'm going to shove a cake in your face, and we're all going to have fun with it when we're supposed to be celebrating you, but we're not going to tell you, which is going to make it not fun for you at all. And then, the whole, let's try to talk about this tomorrow without your attitude escalated. Really escalated here. Where do we think Brozo belongs here? Is this a terrible human thing to do? Is this an ask on one situation, or this a 2? Definitely shouldn't have done that. We're at least at a 2. Are we at a 1? Are we at a 1? Candy Thunder is saying, what, 3 and 2? What, started 3 and became a 2? He definitely should have told her beforehand. But then, okay, so he might have been like 3-2 seesaw for just that isolated incident, but later on, sending her home and saying, we'll try to talk about this tomorrow without your attitude. Yeah, he's a solid 2, a solid number 2. The whole attitude comment about this made him seesaw between 2 and 1 here. And I don't know. I can't imagine ever doing this to someone because it is such a terrible thing to do. So let's do it. You get the pink lights here, bro. You get the ask on 1.
On her birthday, he tells her to go home.
Yes, on her birthday, sending her home and saying that we'll talk about this tomorrow without your attitude. That's where this escalated up to Ask on One. So, Brozo, Ask on One, not smart, you dumbass.